Alright, so we're going to give you a pod review today on this pepper right over here. And this pepper plant is getting ready to get picked again. This is like the third time I picked it. But we're getting ready to pick it again. And this is called the Orango pepper. Don't know much about it, just know that its name is the Orango. It's a sweet pepper from what I remember. It's not a... I think the actual name is called Orango Sweet Pepper or Sweet Orango. I don't know, I got to look up the information on it. But that's it right there. This one's got a little bit of a blossom end rot going there. But most of them are good. And these are great peppers for drying. These are some of the best sweet drying peppers I ever got. And they dry perfectly. In a dehydrator, they dry really nice. Because they dry like one pod, nice like that. And you can make ristras with these. So let's pick one. And give you a better look at it. That's that. That's what the Orango looks like. Now these shapes come in many sizes. I will have images up on my website. You could go there and look it up on the pages and my Pinterest account and all that stuff. You'll see the images there. Maybe at the end of the video I'll post them. But it's quite a wonderful pepper. Now some people are selling this as a jalapeno, and this is not a jalapeno. I'm not 100% sure if this pepper actually comes from the island of Orango. I don't know where it got its name from, but I'm pretty confident that this pepper was created in the United States. So don't know anything really more than that at this moment. But let's turn you around and give it a go. Alright guys, we're doing another pod review today, and it's going to be on the Orango pepper. Don't know much about the Orango pepper, guys. I just know that it's called the Orango pepper, or sweet Orango pepper, I think it is. I do not believe this is from the island of Orango, or though it may be. I do not know. I am under a strong inclination that it was created in the U.S. So why I got the name Orango, don't know. But that's it right there. The Orango pepper. Now, a lot of websites, not a lot, but I have seen websites offering this very same pepper and calling it a jalapeno. That is not a jalapeno. It's actually called the Orango. And why they're doing that, I don't know. Maybe that's how they got the seeds. Probably. When you're ordering seed in bulk, a lot of times, not only are you going to get out of, every pound of seed, you're probably going to get about maybe a dozen different variants and strains come out of it. Not only are you going to get that, but you're also going to get different seed cultivars in there as well. And so this may have came in one of those packages. When you're ordering it by the pound and you're selling it third party, you don't proof all that. You just grab maybe a small portion, grow it out, see what comes out of it. Oh, okay, that's the jalapeno, and you're good to go. This is probably how it got that name as a jalapeno, but it's not a jalapeno. It is an Orango pepper, and we're going to do a taste test on it right now. Very sweet, thick skins, no heat, and it has this slightly citrusy type of tang mixed with that sweetness, so it almost tastes like a grapefruit, but not the taste of a grapefruit. Well, sweet, but like citrusy. Very nice, actually. Very, very, very nice flavor. Really like this. This plant is actually 2 years old, or maybe 3 years by now. I don't even know. I think it's its second summer, but I start them. A lot of times I start my plants at the end of a summer the year before. So it's been through 2 summers, but it's really almost 3 years old. Maybe by now it might be 3. Been through 2 summers, and we're going into its 3rd or 4th cycle. So it's been around a long time. Still produces these great pods. Very thin wall on that. I've actually dried these out and made powder out of it, and it makes a great little type of paprika sweet powder, not hot powder. It really makes a nice powdered pepper. So they are quite good for that. I haven't tried pickling them, but once you pickle these, you're not going to need to add ascorbic acid to it to keep the crispness. You can just simply put these, because the skins are nice and firm, inside the vinegar mix that you make, and they stay nice and crunchy. So I am yet to do a pickling on these. I just need a lot more than what I got. I'd need like maybe 200 of them for it to be worth me to make a jar of pickles from them, because most of these get chopped up, dried, and seeds harvested. So unfortunately, that's the way it's got to go. But when you pickle them, you put the whole thing in there. So take another bite. Again, the skins are a little thick, so I got to spit those skins out. But very nice, very sweet, has a nice tarty, tangy flavor to it. It's got like a nice type of fruity flavor to it. A little bit different, not quite appley fruity, but some kind of fruitiness that goes good with like this tanginess. The tanginess that this has is not like a soury, bittery type of tanginess. It's like tarty, like a lemon type of tangy, and it goes well with that fruity flavor, that interesting fruity flavor. It's very nice. So what stands out about this pepper the most? I definitely say those thin walls on it, and the fact that it's very crunchy and crispy that way. It's very interesting. And the other thing that stands out about this pepper as well is that they dry out relatively pretty quickly if you leave them in the sun. They'll actually dry out on the plant if you leave them on there. So they do dry out quite quickly. Though, what I will say is, even though the pod on the outside kind of gets dry, that placenta in the middle could get fungusy, and you could lose it that way. So you really got to use a dehydrator to really pull all that deep moisture out of that placenta if you're going to do it that way. Or just remove the placenta and dry the pods out by themselves in the sun, and then make a powder with it. You'd be quite impressed by the powder. I really like the taste of that powder. It's very, very nice. It's a very similar type of, to a paprika type of powder, like what we get in the stores. It's very similar to that kind of powder, but a little bit different. It has its own little flavor. It's kind of yellow in color when it's powderized. It's just a very delicious powder. I really like it, actually, more than the paprika, the regular red paprika that we buy in the store. So anyway, that's it. That's your pod review on the Orango pepper. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You can pick seeds up at hrseeds.com. And I'll see you on the next one. Take care.